bullshit. You ain't really wild, you a tourist. I be blacking out with the purist. I made 100,000, then I freaked it. I made 500,000, then I freaked it.
Hey guys, it's me, Jocelyn. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a quick glam for you today. Hope you guys like it. Okay, you guys, so we're starting off with Dipbrow. Evan has really thick, already like really nice brows, so he really doesn't need much done to his eyebrows. Like, I could have just put a literally like a clear brow gel over it, but I decided to go in with my Anastasia Dipbrow, and it actually ended up working out really good. So now we are taking the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Ginger, which is slightly lighter than his actual skin tone. And we are just carving out that brow. I'm just going to be carving out the bottom part of the eyebrow with this concealer. It's so nice and creamy. I use it a lot in my tutorials, and it just looked so good on Evan. But yeah, I do brows first, even if it's not makeup on myself. I always do brows first. It's just easier. But with Evan's eyebrows, he could actually get away with doing his brows last, but it's just personal preference. So now I'm applying his foundation. We're using that new NARS Longwear foundation. I still don't have it yet, but he got a sample when we went to Sephora, and I'm carving out the top part of his brow with this foundation. And I can tell you, like, he really could not, like, he said this was like a really light filling foundation, and it looked so amazing on his skin. If you didn't already notice, I didn't prime his skin. I forgot to prime his skin, but because it's not something I usually do, I don't feel like priming is necessary. I felt like this foundation went on flawlessly. Super skin-like, super lightweight, and super nice coverage. I mean, obviously he already has good skin, but the coverage was fabulous. Now we're going in with NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm going to be mixing two concealers. So this is in the color Ginger, and this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. Then I'm going in, after I do the forehead and the nose concealer, with the same thing. Then we're going to go in with the Soft Matte Complete Concealer again in the same color Ginger. And I just like mixing the two. There's something about it when you mix the two. The consistency is just so airbrushed looking. It comes off like really nice on camera. So you don't have to mix the two, but I did. And then I'm just blending it out. We were watching How I Met Your Mother when I was filming this tutorial, so that's why we keep laughing. Also, I'm setting his under eye now with Mercier, and this is just a regular translucent powder. It's pretty basic. I mean, it just looks really good, and it has no flashback, and it's just a really good translucent powder. I have him look up when I'm applying it under his eyes, just so I can make sure there's no creasing under the eyes. Now I'm applying the Balm Cosmetics Oscar Bronzer, and we really wanted to go for a really nice bronzy look, so this is like so perfect for it. So Huda Beauty actually sent me these highlighter palettes. So I'm going in with the Pink Sand palette, which is the lightest one, and I'm using the shade Capri on his cheekbone and basically all over his face as the first highlighter. I fucking love this. Oh my god.
Everything. I love it. I love that you love it.
I mean, look. Look.
Oh, bitch.
And we're not even done. So now, after applying that highlighter to the brow bone, we're going in with the Bronze Sands palette in the shade Bora Bora, which is this really pretty pink bronzy shade. I can't describe it, but it's just so gorgeous, you guys. And I really love this on his eyes. So we're putting this all over his eyes, and it was so gorgeous. I was dying when I was applying this. It was so pretty. And it has like a really nice shimmer to it. Now going in with the KKW contour kit. This is like the lighter contour shade. I'm using that in the crease. And I'm using a Sigma E40 brush just to like really blend that crease out. But yeah, so that's like basically all we're doing to the eyes. Then we're gonna add a pop of inner corner highlight after I blend out that crease a little bit more. The inner corner highlight is going to be the shade Santorini, and it's from the Pink Sand palette again. It's the lightest highlight palette, if you're wondering. So we're just using that white shade and putting that in the inner tear duct. And I'm using Lena Lashes Monroe lashes. For the under eye, I'm using the KKW contour kit, exactly what I did on the top of the lid, but that crease color that I put in his crease, I'm putting that all underneath the eye right now. And then after I blend that out, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Bora Bora shade, and I'm putting that in the center. So now is basically like one of our favorite parts of this tutorial. It was the highlight. We are using the new Anastasia Amrezy highlight. Putting that on the nose just because I just love looking like Rudolph, and all my friends must look like Rudolph too, or we can't be friends, you know. So I'm putting that on his cheekbones over top of everywhere where I applied the cream highlighter. So it's going to be on all the high points of his face. Now we're going to be setting his face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, and just do a couple sprays of that. And now going in with lips, I'm using Lena Lashes Squad Goals, and this is her Baby Matte formula. And then the second color is Lena Lashes Aubrey. It's a nice like mauvey pink color. And then Evan loves the gloss, so before we do gloss, we're going to do Mon Cosmetics lip liner just to outline those lips a little bit. I'm so jealous of his lip shape. Like, doesn't he have like the most perfect lips, you guys? So now I'm just cleaning up that bottom lip with a little bit of concealer. And then we're going to go into MAC Myth Lipgloss because we just had to do a gloss. It was so perfect for this look. Evan loves gloss, so I really loved how it turned out, to be honest. This was so pretty on him. Now I'm just going to be going in and putting a little bit of mascara on that bottom lash line. And now we're going in with that last little bit of bronzer. Okay, you guys, so voila, we are done with Evan's gorgeous face. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and yeah, I'll put Evan's Instagram below if you want to follow him. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Miss me with that bullshit.
You're not a gang member, you're a tourist. I be blacking out. Bought a 83 Cutlass for the weekend. I got 100,000 and I freaked it.